Hi everyone, so today we're going to have a pretty short video. We're just going to be looking at the different parts of the paragraph and going over what we've already covered with the structure and purpose of all the different sentences in a paragraph so far. So, today is going to be all about paragraph review, looking at all the different parts of a paragraph that we've already talked about. So, as everyone hopefully knows by now, there are three main different kinds of sentences in a paragraph. So obviously the first one is going to be the topic sentence, which gives the main idea, the topic of the paragraph, and the controlling idea, which is what you're going to say about the topic. Then you have body sentences, which are sometimes called supporting details and examples and things like that, that give more information about your topic and the controlling idea. And then concluding sentences. So, in topic sentences, these are usually the first sentence, but in some rare cases they can also be found as the second sentence of a paragraph. We've seen a couple of examples of that, but in general, the rule you want to follow is to have your topic sentence be the first sentence, so that immediately when the reader starts reading your paragraph, they know exactly what you're going to be talking about in your paragraph. But the purpose of your topic sentence is to make sure the reader is very clearly aware of what your paragraph is going to be discussing. And the topic sentence needs to have two parts, which is the topic and then the controlling idea. So the topic of the paragraph is also called the main idea. So this lets the reader know basically what the entire paragraph is going to be discussing. And so every other sentence you include in the paragraph has to be related to the topic or the main idea that you state in your topic sentence. The controlling idea is going to help guide the flow of ideas or direct exactly what you're going to say about the topic that you have chosen. And so usually your controlling idea can be just a couple of words. So like in the Great Tourist Destination paragraph that we read and then the ones that all of you wrote, the topic was going to be whatever city you chose, and then the controlling idea is a great tourist destination. So that decided what your paragraph is going to be about. That's the topic, your city, and then the controlling idea, a great tourist destination, tells you what you're going to say about the topic. And when you use a controlling idea, it also helps you stay focused on a specific part of the topic that you're going to discuss. So, in the Great Tourist Destination paragraph, since your topic is a city, the controlling idea of reasons that city is a good tourist destination, that helps you make sure that all of your sentences are only about reasons that city is a good tourist destination. So I can show you a couple other examples of what a controlling idea should look like. So here, the topic is just going to be about dogs, and then both of the paragraphs here are going to be about dogs, and then the controlling idea determines what we will say about dogs. So if the first controlling idea is house pets, then our topic sentence about dogs and house pets would be something like, dogs make wonderful pets for many reasons. If the controlling idea is training and care, and again on the topic of dogs, then we might write a topic sentence something like, dogs require special training and care. Special care and training. And now these are going to make two very different paragraphs. So in the first one, where our topic sentence is dogs make wonderful pets for many reasons, we expect the rest of the paragraph to be about the reasons that dogs make wonderful pets. But if our topic sentence is dogs require special care and training, we expect that paragraph to talk about the kinds of care and training that dogs need. So, with the same topic, the controlling idea can still make the two paragraphs very different. Now, the supporting ideas, or the body sentences, as I have called them, these are going to be what gives most of the detailed information about your topic and controlling idea. And so when you have good supporting ideas, you can do different things with them depending on what exactly you're trying to say about your main idea. And so you can use body sentences as support for your topic in a couple of different ways. So you can use them to explain your topic. You can use it to define or describe things. You can also use body sentences to give reasons or facts for something. So, as an example, if you say, dogs are wonderful pets for many reasons, then your body sentences would be giving reasons or facts about dogs that they're good pets. And you can also use body sentences to give examples as well. So you can have your body sentences do a lot of different things, and which one you choose really depends on what your main idea is for your paragraph. So now I'm going to show just what some supporting ideas or body sentences should look like in a paragraph. So here we have, dogs make wonderful pets for many reasons. That's our topic sentence. So again, our topic is dogs, and controlling idea is wonderful pets. The first reason is they are good companions. For example, today people are often lonely, so dogs can provide the friendly attention owners often need. A second reason dogs make good pets is to safeguard your home. If you are away or at home, dogs will bark if someone comes to your house. Finally, whatever, you can put, some other idea there. In conclusion, if you are considering getting a pet, you should choose a dog. So here, it's very clearly shown that each of our body sentences, or all of our supporting sentences, gives a reason very clearly why dogs are wonderful pets. And then the sentences after our supporting sentences are detail sentences, give examples of good companionship from dogs. So people are often lonely, so dogs can provide the attention owners often need. And we also have a detail sentence that gives an example of dogs guarding your home. So they will bark if somebody comes to your house. This one is missing a third reason that dogs are wonderful pets. But I still think this shows pretty well the way that body sentences are used to support the topic and the main idea of your paragraph. When you have a supporting idea, one of your supporting sentences, it needs to have extra examples or explanations or facts or reasons or something like that, so that you're not just saying things. You can kind of show the reader what you mean. So this is what a paragraph really shouldn't look like. If you say, dogs make wonderful pets for the following reasons. The first reason is they are good companions. A second reason dogs make good pets is they safeguard your home. Finally, whatever. In conclusion, if you were considering getting a pet, you should choose a dog. This is a much worse paragraph because you're just making statements, but you're not giving any proof or evidence or giving any examples to show your reader that dogs are good pets. You're just telling them that dogs are good pets. And so if you're going to recommend that somebody gets a dog for a pet, it would be helpful if you had reasons and then proof that supports the reasons you're giving. And so this paragraph doesn't have any detail sentences at all. It only has supporting sentences. So you give the reasons that dogs are good pets, but you don't actually show that. All you're doing is saying that it's true and that you have reasons, but you don't actually give any examples of specific things that dogs do to support the reasons that you are giving. And so this is why paragraphs need detail sentences and supporting sentences. so that you're not just telling the reader that you have reasons that dogs are good pets, but you can actually show them with examples and evidence. After all of your supporting sentences and detail sentences, then you have a concluding sentence at the very end. So this is going to be the very last sentence of your paragraph, and so this kind of wraps up or just in some way brings closure for your paragraph. And by using a concluding sentence, it tells the reader that you are finished talking about your topic, and you can just move on completely from that at the very end of the paragraph. And so something that your concluding sentence should never do is introduce new information. So your concluding sentence should only contain things that you have talked about already. You should never have another reason in the same sentence as your concluding sentence or anything like that. It should only be about things you have already said, because that tells your reader that you are done. If you give new information, it looks like your paragraph doesn't have a concluding sentence. Something else I also saw a lot of people have trouble with is that they copy another sentence for the concluding sentence, which you absolutely cannot do. Paragraphs should never have the exact same sentence written twice, ever. So, your concluding sentence cannot be an exact copy of your introduction. It can't be a copy of your topic sentence. It can't be a copy of any of the supporting sentences or any detail sentences. The concluding sentence has to be entirely brand new. Concluding sentences have a few different purposes, as we've already mentioned. So one of the most common ones for concluding sentences is restating the main idea. Again, when you restate the main idea, you cannot just copy the topic sentence. The meaning of the concluding sentence can be similar to the topic sentence, but you can't copy the exact words that you used. You have to change the words in the sentence and keep the same idea if you're going to restate the main idea of your paragraph. A couple of other things you can do with a concluding sentence is give an opinion, or a suggestion, or make a prediction. So you can say what you think, or recommend that the reader do something, or guess at what will happen in the future if the reader of your paragraph does a certain thing. So with the paragraph we've been working with, you can have a couple of different concluding sentences, and this sort of shows what each of them would look like as a concluding sentence for our paragraph about dogs as great pets. So if you're just going to restate the main idea, you can say, in conclusion, dogs make great pets. It's very simple. It is not the exact same thing as the introduction, the topic sentence. So even though it means the same thing as the topic sentence, right, dogs make wonderful pets for a number of reasons, this is a little different, but it has the same meaning and the same idea. Dogs make great pets. If we look at a concluding sentence that offers an opinion, you could say, in conclusion, I think dogs make the best pets. Here, this is different from just restating the main idea because you're including the words I think. That was one of the phrases that I mentioned that tells you that a concluding sentence is offering an opinion. But it still is related to the idea that dogs are good pets. But you're saying, I think. And so that means you are giving your opinion instead of just making a statement or restating the main idea. In a concluding sentence that gives a suggestion, right, you'll see words like should or recommend or something like that. And so an example of a concluding sentence that gives a suggestion, it might look like this. So in conclusion, if you were looking for a good pet, you should try a dog. Again, this has the important word should in it. So you should try a dog, which means I am giving advice about a kind of pet to get if you want a really good pet. When your concluding sentence makes a prediction, you say something that you think will happen, and so you have to refer to future tense with either will or would. So an example of a concluding sentence that makes a prediction is, in conclusion, if you get a dog, you will never be sorry. This says what I think will happen if you get a dog as your pet. Right? So you will never have a bad experience with a dog, or you will never regret getting a dog if that's the pet you choose, because dogs are great pets. So these are just a few examples of the different ways that you can use a concluding sentence to end a paragraph. So that's our quick review of all the different parts of the paragraph. I'm going to be giving you some homework to get some more practice with this, writing your own topic sentences and writing your own concluding sentences. Something I should mention about that is with the paragraphs in the book that we did, the ones that have the blank lines at the end do not have a concluding sentence already. So if you just write the last sentence that's already in the paragraph, your paragraph does not have a concluding sentence. That's just like the paragraphs that have the blank lines at the beginning, where you're supposed to write your own topic sentence for the paragraph. You have to come up with your own new idea. You can't just copy the first sentence that's already written in the paragraph, because it's not a topic sentence. So with the paragraphs that have the blank lines at the end, those don't have a concluding sentence. So you need to write your own original sentence at the end as a conclusion to the paragraph. Don't copy any of the other sentences. You need to write your own new sentence. So I'm going to be giving a larger homework assignment this time, so I'm going to give you more time to do that. So we're going to skip one of the days that homework is usually due, because we're basically doing an entire chapter, and that's just more practice with all of the grammar stuff we've done throughout the semester, as well as the different parts of a paragraph. So practicing with topic sentences and supporting sentences and concluding sentences. So I will be posting that homework tomorrow, and that's all I have for today. So I hope everybody enjoyed the short video, and that's everything. So I will have a new video soon. Probably after the homework's due. I think. Maybe. If anything changes with the schedule for videos, I will let you know. Alright? So, everyone have a good weekend? No, it's Monday. Have a good week, and keep checking Blackboard for the homework and all of that. Alright?